Right. What happens to your employees when your company goes into liquidation? Now, I'm also going to discuss how employees can make a claim for redundancy and arrears of pay and other statutory entitlements if the company can't afford to pay them. So listen, what exactly happens when a company goes into liquidation? Well, its assets are liquidated, the company shuts down. This means that all employees are automatically made redundant. Now, at the end of the process, the company struck off the register at Companies House and it ceases to exist. Now, employees become creditors of the company for things like unpaid wages, holiday pay, and other outstanding amounts. Now, what happens is if a business goes into liquidation, the employees can make a claim for redundancy pay and other statutory entitlements as soon as the company enters into liquidation. Now, it's unlikely that the company will be able to pay all of these liabilities given the fact that it's insolvent and it's going to shut its doors. So the employees will make a claim from the National Insurance Fund. Again, it's highly unlikely that the business hasn't got the money to pay them, so they can make the claim from the National Insurance Fund once you sign your liquidation papers. Now, being proactive rather than waiting for a creditor to force the issue and wind your business up means that employees can claim redundancy faster and they don't have to live with the uncertainty of when the company will actually close. Now, let's talk about how employees can make a claim for redundancy when basically the business becomes insolvent. There's a thing called the Redundancy Payment Service, the RPS for short, and it administers claims on the National Insurance Fund from employees whose companies have gone into liquidation. Now, typically, a claim will include redundancy pay, arrears of wages, any outstanding holiday pay, and payments are generally made a few weeks after the claim is put into the website. Now, it's dead important, right? This is a big worry for most directors that I speak to, right? So what I'd suggest you do, if you're worried about how your staff are going to claim their redundancy, I'd suggest you take some advice today, okay? There's lots of people out there that will give you a free half an hour and walk you through the process of how your staff would get redundancy. Whatever you do, right, don't just leave them in limbo. Because if the business is just trading as it's not trading and it's just going on as a zombie business, your staff cannot get what they're due until you go into liquidation, okay? It has to be insolvent for the staff to make a claim from the Redundancy Payment Service to get what they're due. I hope you found the video useful. Any questions, drop them in the section below. Thank you for your time. See you soon.